Right, I've got good news and bad news. And more good news and more bad news that actually is also good news. There's a lot of news, basically. Now, essentially, I have lost the footage from the last video I made, which is very disappointing because it was a pretty good one. Of course, last time I saw you then would have been this episode here, where we lost in the 2 games in the Cups against Europa FC and Lincoln Red Imps. Since then, we've done very well in the league, actually. A lot of very, very good results, which has led to us being in the top half. And we're already, look like we're pretty close to getting that Europa League spot. There is only 4 games remaining of the season now. We're going to see all 4 in the next 2 videos. And we are currently 10 points ahead. No, yeah, 10 points ahead of Mons Calp. So 1 win at the next 4 games should see us confirmed for the Europa League, which is fantastic. Now, other good news. Actually, let's go to the bad news first. Bad news is we managed to... Well, it's a mixture of news, this one. John Williams. I really like John Williams. Big fan of him. But Charlton Athletic came with a bid of £0. And I went, that's a joke. And I just randomly thought, you know what, I'm going to joke back. And I said, I want 200k. They came back and went, yeah, go on then, we'll give you that. I was stunned. So we sold John Williams to Charlton for 200k. I don't think he's actually playing for them yet, though, to be honest. No, is he in the reserves or the under-21s, maybe? I'm not quite sure where he is. In the under-19s, is he? Oh, why am I... where are you, my man? Or are you in the main squad, then? No, you're on the bench. So John Williams, there you go. So he is getting some action by the looks of it. Yeah, I'm happy for him. And again, it does help the nation of Gibraltar. It doesn't really help us by losing such a good player, but it helps the nation of Gibraltar. So it wasn't terrible. It did give us 200k in the bank, so I can't moan or whatsoever on that one. And we also managed to sell Adam Curry to St. Joseph's for 1,000 as well. We weren't really using him at all anyway. So that's what we sold. And then to replace them, we did bring in Max Haygarth, who's okay. He's not quite as good as John Williams, but he is okay, which is good. So like I said, in the league at this point in time, we are 1 win away from confirming ourselves in the Europa League 2 spots. We're not going to win the league, are we? Unless Europa FC have a terrible, terrible time and Lincoln Red Imps have a terrible time as well. But this is a massive, massive improvement from last season. So I'm very, very happy. If we get Europa League, it's going to really boost our finances. And I am going to be asking the summer if we can go professional. If we can go professional after 2 seasons, that's going to be absolutely massive for us. But we'll have to wait and see what the club says. But of course, today is my favourite day of the game. It is Youth Intake Day, and as you can see, we have some pretty interesting players, including the one at the very top, Farid Benali, who is Gibraltarian as well as Moroccan by the looks of it, yeah. Interesting, but he looks cracking, doesn't he? He looks fantastic. We need to get him up into the Gibraltar under-21s as soon as possible to lock him into the nation. Otherwise, Morocco could pounce on this lad. But he looks fantastic. Definitely someone we'll probably put straight into the first team. Next up, they've got Gary Butterworth, 16-year-old centre attacking midfielder. Looks okay at the moment, but his potential looks much, much better. Could be pretty useful. He's actually long shot to 9, passings 9, flares 9, off the balls 9. Everything's actually pretty high level. It's just not quite hit that mark. As soon as they hit 10s, he'll look like a much more impressive player, but I'm quite happy with that one as well. James Griffiths, a left, right and centre midfielder. Really useful, this one. A player that I'm probably going to have on the bench for most games, just because he can cover all those positions, and he's got that funky little beard thing going on as well. I like that. Next up then, Graham Butler, right back. He doesn't look great, does he? He's got a good potential, apparently. But at this point in time, he's not looking very strong. So we will sign him up anyway. But we'll just stick him in the under-21s for now. Next up, then we have Gary Wood, who again, heading of 8, marking of 9, tackling of 8. If those stats get up to 10s, then he's going to look much more impressive player. But he looks like someone who could have a good potential. Kyle Lee, centre attacking midfielder again. Not fantastic, but decent potential. Dominic Greenwood. Now, he looks pretty interesting. I don't know why he's only down as a 2-star, but he looks like he's got some cracking stats in his defensive midfield, which is very, very useful for us. I quite like him, to be honest, and I think we'll use him quite a bit. He's only got 1 heading, which is not ideal, but everything else he's got is actually quite good. Maybe if that 1 heading was higher, he'd be a much better player, but there we go. Reese Sweet, which is just a very interesting name as it is anyway, isn't it? Again, not great. We'll take him though, I think. Matt Jackson, again, not great. I don't know if I will take them all, actually. I might be a bit more brutal this year, because we got quite a lot of players in last season as well, didn't we? James Colton. Yeah, right midfielder, not very strong. Darren Mudge. Right midfielder, a bit better than the last one, but still not ideal. We've got Aaron Long, who's a left midfielder this time. Again, not very strong. No, I've gone too far. And we've got Jake Crown, left back. Not ideal either, is he, really? And we're going to go for a bit of Aidan McGowan, who's a right back. Again, not great. And then the final two. First of all, Stephen Fitzpatrick, a goalkeeper. Looks okay. We'll probably sign him up because we've only got Peter Luger, I think, as the only young goalkeeper in our squad. And then Jack Chappell, left centre-back. And again, not very good, to be honest. If we go to Development Centre, does it tell us who it suggests we sign? So he's a first-team candidate, apparently, already. Which is fantastic. Does it suggest who we should sign? Contract offers, we haven't offered any yet. Reports, no. Attributes, no. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna sign the few that I think are worth it. I don't think I'm gonna sign all of them this year. I'll probably ignore a few of the bottom ones. Probably anything under 2 stars. So these lot here probably get released. Anything over 2 stars we'll probably keep, I think. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway, in today's video, we've got 2 matches for you once again. We're going to go with the games against St. Joseph's and Mons Calp. Like I said, 1 win out of our final 4 games will guarantee us Europa League football. So without further ado, let's get into that St. Joseph's game. And here we go then. This is the game against St. Joseph's, who are currently 6th in the league, so the bottom of our half. And apparently we are the favourites to win this. They've got Curry in their team, the guy who we sold them in January for 1,000. But our team today, we're going to go with Easam in goal, who's slowly just getting better and better. He is wanted. Who's he wanted by? Wow! Holy hell. Okay. Yeah, maybe this guy's value is better than I expected. Well, looks like we might lose him in the summer, but again, we're going to make some decent money out of it. That's what we need to think about. We're going to make some decent money out of it, but that is... wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, at least he's contracted for another 2 years, so we can't lose him on the free. Next up, they've got Mark Pope. The man, the myth, the legend. He's been an ever-stay for us so far in this career mode. Alongside him, David Taylor, who's really broke into the first team this year. Really good stats, though. Oh, my work phone's ringing. That's interesting. Okay, I'll check that in a second. David Taylor looking very, very good. I've also got Gavizo. Looking very good as well. In the CDM spot, we have Charlie Rowan. Then we have in the CDM spots, that is Charlie Rowan. I've already done that one, haven't I? The 2 centre mids, we've got Cassano. Playing alongside Nick Campbell-Lean. Then we have Jesus Cabanas up the left. We've got Fran Alvarez playing through the centre. We've got Kike Severio playing as the attacking right mid. And then our forward is Jose Recalde. So without further ado, let's get straight into this game while I go and grab my phone quickly and double check that... I'm not quite sure why anybody's ringing me at 10:30 on a Friday night for my work phone. That's a bit of a worry, isn't it? But I'll just send assistant because I can't bother to read all that, to be honest. I'm being really lazy here, aren't I? Right, 1 second, I'll be back. Where's my phone? Oh, it's my father. Okay. Why he's ringing my work phone, I've got no idea. But either way, let's continue on. We're looking pretty good here. I can't really say that. Literally, we've started and we're 30 minutes in. We haven't had a highlight yet, so I don't know how I'm going to say we're looking pretty good, to be honest with you. Gavizo now, big clearance. We do have our new young striker on the bench, Benali. Hopefully he'll get a chance to come on in the second half. so far it's not looking good for us, is it really? This should be a game we should be winning. Of course, one win out of the next 4 games guarantees us a place in the Europa League. Of course, we want to get that done as soon as possible. This should be the easiest game to get that win in, to be honest with you. The team that's currently 6th in our half, or bottom of our half. Ball over the top looking for Cabanas. Fernandez plays it back to Burrow. Big ball looking for Cabrera over the top. He takes a shot. It's gone over the top. Short goal kick out to Vader, then at Easem. Playing the short ball once again to Gavize, who plays it forward. Recalde. Kike Severio, the Barcelona trainer. I just don't know how we got him, to be honest with you. I must have messed up this database a little bit and give us... whatever. I've not changed reputations at all. All I did was put a little bit of prize money into the league and added the extra cups to try and make it more interesting and speed the process up a bit, but... yeah, I'm quite surprised we managed to get an ex-Barcelona trainee in our squad. Cambolin, here's Recalde. Takes a shot, it's off the crossbar. Cabanas looking for the empty net, and it's a great save. Cassano picks it up next. And the balls bounce around the middle. And Yuan Ma boots it clear, only as far as Cabanas. And then Fernandez plays it forward to Burrow. That was interesting, that. Very interesting. So it's still 0-0 at the moment. I mean, we need to win one of our 4 games, but to be honest, I can't imagine Lynx and Mons Calp are going to win all 4 of theirs. So we do have a slight option there, but I wouldn't want to have to rely on that. We win 1 game, we guarantee ourselves. We haven't got to depend on other people, and we can just do what we want to do. Burrow. Oh. Bugger. Buggering bugs. Well, that's not ideal, is it, really? It's a good shot, and you think that... well, I'm not going to blame Easem. I was going to say you'd think that how good he is, he'll be able to save a lot more of these, but to be honest, it's not really... it's not his fault. So half-time, 1-0 down. We have had more possession, we've had more shots as well. We just need to do something with it. Show a bit of desire, lads. Come on. Now, Recalde's not playing fantastically well. He will be looking... well, I don't know, actually. He's playing a 6.8. He's actually one of our best players on the pitch. But we need to be smart what we do here. That's 15 minutes gone with nothing, isn't it? So, Fran Alvarez, you're not really contributing at all, are you? So, we're going to do it. Farid Benali, the youngster, is going to come on to make his debut. Fresh from the academy. Into the under-18s only this week. And now he gets a chance to prove himself. We are 1-0 down here. We are still 1-0 down. I was about to say we're 2-0 down there for a second. Right, he's on. He is on, and straight away there's another highlight. Can he make himself an instant hero here today? Cabanas steals the ball. He's going to have an opportunity as the Spaniard brings the ball down the left and takes a shot. Why have you taken a shot? There was 3 men in the box there. You should be crossing that. You buggering bugger-bugs. By the way, if I've gone to using the discs just for a little bit, just for a trial, because the actual 3D version of the game is still quite jittery. It's not very smooth yet. So I quite like this, actually. It really takes me back. Benali, oh, he was under the ball there, wasn't he? He was under the ball, and Kamal brings it out. Bringing it forward. Cabrera. Taylor's tackled it, but he's given a penalty away. Oh, this should have been the game we won easily. It really should be. That's you guys. You're the problem. I mean, every time I'm playing normally, it's absolutely fine. As soon as I bring you guys in, My form just dies. I'm blaming you. I really am blaming you guys. All 5 of you out there watching this video, it's all your fault. Oh. It was a lucky penalty, I suppose, wasn't it, really? It was really, really tight, wasn't it? Hit the post and goes in. Now Cabrera, it's a good tackle this time by Taylor, who did give away the penalty earlier. I mean, he's got really good stats for a centre-back. I'm still a bit annoyed how none of our players are in the Gibraltar squad yet. I don't know if it's because we've got players in the under-21s and under-19s, but I don't know if it's because we're part-time still. Our players aren't getting called up. Cabanas, play it across. Oh, why didn't you cross the ball? You selfish, selfish man. Right, Benali's going to take the free kick here. I don't know what to do. What can I do? I'm taking Cabanas off. I'm going to bring on Yunus Arab. It's not his favoured position, is it really? But tell you what, I could just... We want to go for the win, don't we? So let's just go aggressive. Let's just go aggressive. Free up front with a tight diamond. Let's see how that works. Cabanas has been awful. Yeah, he's got a 6 rating, and rightly so. He's just been going for stupid shots when he should be passing and stuff like that as well. Recalde now. Here's Kike Severio. We need to get 2 goals in the last 10 minutes to salvage a draw here. Cassano. Back to Pope. Big ball forward looking for Benali, who heads it on to Yunus Arab, who puts it into the back of the net. Wow. The 2 youngsters linking up fantastically well. Of course, Arab was one of the players that we started the game with who generated in. And then, of course, we've got Benali coming in this season as well. It was Pope's big ball forward. Benali headed it into the path of Arab, who just hit it, sweet as you like, into that corner. I'm really tempted to just, like, ditch Recalde and start using Arab and Benali as our main strikers, to be honest with you. Arab's just come on the pitch and he's instantly got himself a goal. Come on, can we get the equaliser? We cannot get the equaliser. So that's disappointing. We have more possession. We had more shots, yet we lost 2-1. Very disappointing. Lynx did get a 0-0 draw, and Mons Kaup got a 1-1 draw as well. So where it leaves us now, that leaves us 9 points clear of Mons Kaup with 3 games remaining. So 1 point would guarantee us Europa League football. Okay, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Let's get into our next game, which is going to be against Mons Kaup. Okay, we get a draw in that game. We are sorted. We should be sorted anyway because of goal difference anyway, but we just want that 1 point to make it mathematically impossible. And we're on a bad vein of form at the moment, and hopefully we can turn it back around against Mons Kaup. Let's go. I don't know if I should sell Severio. I mean, I say it's a lot. It's not a lot of money. I'm going to say no, actually. I just thought I managed to get this good deal together, but this is the big one. Percentage of profit from next sale. That could actually work out really well for us. What sort of values are their players? Their players are pretty good values, actually. See, this could be a big investment for the future. I'm actually going to accept this, you know. I'm going to accept it because that could be massive in the future. We could get a load of money down the line for that. I don't really want to sell him, but we just need to make money, and the more money we have in the bank, the more likely we are to be professional. Of course, if we do get into the Europa League, we're going to need players like that, but unfortunately that is the case that we have at the moment. Right, so Mons Kaup is upcoming. It's interesting to see that we've actually had one of our players called up for the international squad, but he's not one that we currently have here. He is currently away on loan. It's Dominic Gardner. He's on at loan away at St. Joseph's at the moment. He's a striker who's played 10 and scored 0 so far this season, yet he's now got 2 caps for Gibraltar. He's the first player we've had in, well, we're actually on the major clubs list now as well. He's the first player we've actually had in the Gibraltar squad, which is crazy. He got a 0-0 draw against Belarus. That's really impressive, actually. They lost to Serbia as well. This is a brutal, brutal group, to be honest with you. Some more games coming up in June. But, yeah, let's get into that Mons Kaup game, see how we get on. Right then, here we go. I've changed formation again, just to mix things up a little bit. We've gone for the 4-4-2, technically, or the 4-2-2-2. I don't know what it is. Easem in goal. We're going to go left back. We bring in Lucas Alonso. Then the two centre-backs are going to be Mark Pope, of course. It's always Mark Pope. He's got an average rate of 7.04 this season out of 15 games. It's pretty impressive, actually. Alongside him, Charlie Rowan comes in, who's played 18 games this season. Then we have Daniel Harris-Arnold at right back, who's a fantastic player as well, actually. The two centre mids then are going to be Cassano. And he's going to be alongside Fran Alvarez. And then up the left, we're sticking with Cabañas, who is actually wanted by a club. Good luck to you. And then up the right, we've got Kike Severio, who could be on his way out. I'm just thinking of the money, to be honest with you. He has been a very good player for us, but hopefully in the summer there'll be more fantastic players available. Jose Recalde up front. And then alongside him, making his first start for the club, got an assist after coming off the bench last game, is Farid Benali, who's now 17. So he's got a professional, well, not professional, but he's got a semi-pro contract now. Part-time contract. We have a chance to qualify for the Europa Cup too. Go out there and impress me. We deserve to qualify. He's a bit like a Swiss Army knife. He's got a bit of everything, that lad. I've been told he's fit enough and he seems alright. I'm pretty confident. There we go. That'll do, hopefully. Come on, lads. A point here would do it, but we want to win. We want to do it in style. What are these cats up to? They're absolute mental cases, I tell you. I just had to pause the video a minute ago before I started recording because one of them went behind my monitor and pulled the cable out so I couldn't see anything. It was just dark. Right, Alonso. Here's Pope. Back to Easem. Plays it forward to Harris-Arnold. Right, can we get... It's very slow play at the moment. Very slow play. Severio. We'll see that run of Benali. Benali's made a great run. Oh. It's out wide to Harris-Arnold, who's quite slowly getting to the ball. Can he get the ball in? He does. It's Recalde. Oh, the crossbar. Recalde has been looking better recently, I must admit. Still not overly impressed me, though, so far. See the amount of money he's on compared to some of these youngsters. And he hasn't really impressed me at all, to be honest. "17 minutes in, we are dominating the game. 8 shots to their 0. Here's Harris-Arnold. Once again, we're working on the right. It looks like this could be our game, though, because we are dominating. The ball goes over the top. It's Cabañas. Can he do something good with it this time? He does. He puts it in the back of the net. Jesus Cabañas, his 4th goal of the season, makes it 1-0. What are you two doing? That just frightened the life out of me. Sorry, I was just I just saw the head of a cat come poking out of my keyboard. Little buggers. Cabañas runs in and plants it right in the top. Well, it wasn't in the top corner, was it really? But it's a goal nonetheless. Well done. We need to build upon this, though, now. We need to build upon this. It's Bernardi's corner. Cassano with a header. Cassano with a second. Then Cassano gets the goal. 7th goal of the season for him. He's been a fantastic signing for us, hasn't he, really? I think this summer, once again, we're going to have a bit of a, I won't say clean out as such, but we're going to have another transition, especially if we're going to get Europa League football. We need to really improve this team where it needs to be. Then again, it's pretty good in the right areas. We just need to be close. Well, it's going to be a sort of guessing game, isn't it, the Europa League? We're not really going to know much at this point in time. It's going to be... we don't know what sort of teams... I don't really know how the Europa League 2 works either. I'm assuming it's the same as Europa League, but it's going to be with the lower level teams. So it could be good for us. We might have an opportunity of getting a round or two in there, but we'll have to wait and see what happens, I suppose. We'll have to wait and see what sort of level players we can pick up in the summer, because we are going to have more money to spend. We're going to get a decent amount of money for the Europa League, and of course we're going to get a bit of prize money from the league and that as well here in the country. I am going to attempt to become full-time, which is definitely going to help us progress to the next level, but it's down to whether the monetary value coming in every season is going to be enough. That's why I'm looking to sell players like Severia. I don't really want to sell him, but if we get an offer come in, I wouldn't have sold him if it wasn't for the 40% sell-on, because I think he's going to be a good player. He does seem very good, and I'm surprised we got hold of him in the first place. But he does have very good potential, I'm assuming, because he came from Barcelona. He can't be bad. So I'm sure he will go for a higher price in the future, and we'll make some money off that, hopefully. 19 shots to their 1. It's very, very, very one-sided at this point in time. 19 shots in the first half. It's insane, isn't it? Recalde's not playing well again. He's 6.6. Bernardi's playing well, though. And it's them on the ball. It's a good ball over the top, but it goes straight to Easem. Is he going to play it quick? No, he's going to play it short to Pope. He plays the big ball. It's Bernali who heads it to Recalde. Finds Cabanas. Bernali's made a good little bit of movement there. No one saw him though. He was behind the defensive line. And again, he's in a very good position here, Bernali. He seems to have great movement, to be honest. Rowan heads that to Kike Severio. Can he play it through to Bernali? No, he plays it back to Harris Arnold. I know, but it was a tackle. Just looked funny from these little discs. Harris Arnold. Here's Rowan again. Come on, let's make it free. Rowan, good ball over the top, finding Cabanas. Fantastic ball, finding Cabanas. He hates passing the ball, doesn't he? He really hates passing the ball, Cabanas. Bernali. Into Rowan. Back to Bernali. Good ball in once again. Recalde. It's blocked by defender. Cabanas. Cassano. Pope. And puts it wide. Pope. He went for it. We'll give it to him. Got to give it to him. We're going to make a sub. I think it's time to bring on Arab in place of Recalde. Let's bring on Haygarth as well. We brought him in this summer. We've not really used him very much, have we? Not summer, January. Not really used him very much. And Nick Campbell lean as well in place of Cassano. Let's make a ballsy triple substitution. We're dominating the game. Why not? Come on, Arab. Show us what you've got. I want you to play more games, Arab, to be honest. I'm a big fan. I mean, he looked like a great player when he first came in. Pichardo. Very posh name. Hello, my name's Pichardo. Campbell in his Pope. Big ball forward. Finding only the defender Rosales, who plays it back to Picardo. See, the two strikers, they look so hungry, don't they? The two young Gibraltarian strikers look so hungry, chasing down the goalkeeper there. But it's now Monscalp on the break. Robber plays the ball across. Villarino! What a goal that is. Wow. It's amazing to think he's only scored one this season already before that one, because that was a stunner. He's obviously got it in his locker, hasn't he? Villarino over the top, finding Robber. But then played it back to Villarino, who hits it beautifully. do not concede. I mean, a draw does get us what we need, but it's not good. I want better than that. Alonso, there's the throw to Campbell, lean. Ball into the middle, Bernali's there. Oh, looking for his first goal for the club. Couldn't quite get it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, we're still in the lead. Would have liked to have had an extra lead there, but... And we're going to see it out. Yes, 2-1 victory. There we go. We've qualified for the Europa League after 2 seasons in charge. Well done, lads. It's a good win for us. Excellent. Nice. Okay. Oh, freaking K. This is good. Let's check the old league table. As you can see, we're on 35 points. With 2 games remaining, we could still get in second place. I mean, I'm not going to push my luck, don't get me wrong, but... So we are going to finish no lower than 3rd. We can't finish 4th, which is good. We have qualified for the Europa League 2 now. So now we just need to sit back, relax, and plan for next season. And just finish the season off in style as well. We've got games up against Lynx and then finally against Europa FC, who I don't believe we've ever beaten before, but Lynx should be a win. Yeah, it's going to be a good finish. So we'll come back next video. We'll have the final 2 games of the season. We'll see how it all goes. And we will start to plan out for next season and the Europa League 2. Is the Europa League 2 going on this season? No, this will be the next season, I think, is the first season it's going to exist. Let's have a quick look. So if I go... Is it rules? It is rules, isn't it? Europa League 2. So I can't click on it yet. Can I click on it in here? So club competitions. That's not club, is it? What the hell's that? Okay, this is a massive under-20s tournament. That's pretty cool. FIFA World Cup. No, Europe. That's what I want. European competitions. Club competitions. Europa Cup 2. Okay, this doesn't exist yet. Okay, these are the teams that have already qualified. So Iceland, Wales, Finland, Ireland, Belarus, Sweden, Norway. That's pretty good, actually, because it is going to be a bit more... interesting, isn't it, really? We'll have a chance to actually fight somebody who's at our level-ish. We're in the first qualifying round, as are Finn Harps and a couple of Icelandic teams, Finnish teams, Ireland, Iceland, Belarus. Okay, I'm looking forward to this, actually. This could be pretty good for us. We could get some money out of it. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll see you again in a couple of days' time for some more of the Gibraltar Challenge. Bye.